is summertime. You want to look your best. It is a beautiful day outside, and we're here to share more about pickleball. It's a great way to stay in shape. Spare Time Sports Clubs back with us for Workout Wednesday. And you know what? We have some experts. Alan and Doug are joining us. Good to see you guys. You are the professional pickleball instructors. So tell me a little bit about pickleball. What's the history? What are some of the benefits for it?
Well, pickleball is a game that we play with a paddle and a wiffle ball here with holes in it.
So it's light.
It is light.
Okay.
And the court is about 1/4 the size of a tennis court. So it's kind of, some people refer to it as ping pong on steroids or kind of a mini tennis. You know?
Now, it's growing in popularity, I understand, as well?
It is growing. Let me tell you a little bit about the history of it.
Yeah, please.
The game was invented back in 1965 by 3 men who were looking for a game that would be a good game for both skilled athletes and also people who had never picked up a paddle before because they wanted to play with their families. So what happened was they were on Bainbridge Island just outside of Seattle, and pickleball, through word of mouth and other things, started to become popular up there in the Northwest. And over the next 30 years grew to maybe 30,000 people playing just in the Northwest of the United States. What's happened since then is at about the year 2000, some of those people that had grown up playing pickleball migrated to warmer climates when they retired. They moved into retirement communities in Arizona or Florida, and when they did that, they said, "Where's the pickleball?" Okay,
they wanted it.
They'd come to a point where it was a big part of their lives. So they lobbied with their, the associations there. They got pickleball courts put in, and what happened was, within about 2 to 3 years, 10% of the people in the entire retirement community were playing pickleball.
And it looks like this is not too bad to set up. You have the net, you brought the official gear, so you can get going on it. Are there any other misconceptions before I let you guys do a little demonstration to show us the fitness aspect?
Sure, there's a couple different misconceptions. One is that it's a seniors only game.
Okay.
If you look at the people playing today, they're mostly seniors, but that's where the courts are for the most part. The second misconception is that it's bad for your tennis or your other sports. And what we find is you hit the ball so many times in pickleball that your volleys and everything else get really good in your other sports. So that's the second one. Any others?
Well, I was just going to add that a lot of middle schoolers and high schoolers are playing pickleball now for PE.
That's
so
great.
It is a great sport for all ages.
All right, now I know in tennis you have your swing, you have your serve. What are the big moves in pickleball? Can you show us a couple examples?
Sure. The rallies start off with somebody serving, cross court, balls returned. The first 2 balls have to bounce. After that, there's people tend to get to the net, which in this case is the line 7 feet back from the net, and then there's a lot of volleys, and a lot of little dinky shots.
Show us a volley.
We can show you some of these.
Okay, you guys are the expert, and people can find you at Johnston Ranch Sports Club. They can check this volleying in action. Spare Time Sports Club offering a lot of ways to keep you engaged.
So it's a very quick game. There's a lot of these rallies that are very quick. Okay.
I can be your ball person back here.
All right.
Exercise. So I can definitely see the fitness aspect here.
Yeah, it's a great exercise because there's actually a lot of movement. There's a lot of footwork. There's a lot of going down low for balls.
Okay.
There's a lot of sort of aerobic aspects to it where you can play it at a slow pace, but you can also play it at a pace that causes you to get out of breath.
Now, Alan and Doug, you guys look like pros. How long does it take the average person to be comfortable with the skill, would you say?
Well, the nice thing about pickleball is the very first day you can have a good rally, but it kind of takes years to master, so that keeps people coming back.
You can grow and stay interested.
There are a lot of tournaments, so national tournaments and stuff like that, so you can take it as seriously as you want to, but you can get a good workout and have fun the very first day too.
You didn't really break a sweat. That's great.
I didn't break a sweat.
Gentlemen, thank you. We appreciate that. We want you to have a great July 4th and start thinking about pickleball. You guys got us intrigued, so we appreciate that.
Just a last note, we're teaching people to play pickleball every Saturday morning, 8 to 10 at Johnson Ranch Sports Club in Roseville.
All right, I'm going to let us, I'll fill this as we go.
Okay. You ready?
Right.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.